Hey, good morning, everybody from D&D Travel, and I got some insights from you from all the blogs this morning, starting with Carnival VIP Club. Now, a lovely lady who has cruised for 17 years, so she's experienced, always used her birth certificate and an ID. She brought her marriage certificate in the past, never ever asked for it. Now you gotta remember, with all of the mix-ups that has happened with Carnival lately, they're kind of stepping up their game. So this is one of the steps up, and she was prepared kind of oddly, didn't know she was doing this, but that's okay. She went up there and they go, your last name is different from your birth certificate, we need a marriage license. What? Yes, you now need a marriage license if your names don't match. Oh, yeah, that's today's world. But she's the military, so guess what? A military ID is satisfactory. It's like a passport. It means you're certified, that you have clearance, and you're good to go. Once again, this is why I support Passport. There are changes coming. It's going to affect you that uses your birth certificate. With everything happening and scammers getting more high-tech all the time, let's just say, get a passport, please. Next on my agenda is, I've had people ask me, Donna, you're always taking pictures of the food. What food don't you eat? And Lali DeLoca agrees with me, and such other video personnels agree as well. The eggs. Now people, they are made fresh constantly, but they are not eggs. They come in a big bag with a little screw, a bag, not a box, a bag. You screw it and they pour it into a very large griddle that has a trim, and then they scrape it up and they put it in that thing and they take it out front. It is liquid eggs. That's what it is. And it's cold. They don't have a taste. The thought of them makes me nauseous. The first time I had them, thought, okay, they was, I'll wait till they bring out some fresh, until I found out what they were. Second one is the ice cream. That's not about the taste. It's about the cleanliness of the machine. Do they clean it daily? I have never seen them do that. As a child, I worked in an ice cream shop. At the end of the shift, we had to scrub that machine top to bottom. And in the mornings, when we started it back up, nice and clean with fresh ingredients. I haven't seen them clean it, but that doesn't mean they don't. The next one that hit the top three was the pizza. I have to admit, when I first started cruising years ago, more than 17 years ago, that the pizza was the bomb. Okay, you could go midnight snack, get a nice fresh hot pizza, and there we go. Now, not so much anymore, and every time I've gone and got pizzas, it tastes like cardboard. It's cold. I can't chew it. And it meant the top three foods you just don't want to eat on a cruise line anymore. So I went and asked on the blogs, what foods do you prefer not to eat? And people were showing pictures of the calamari, said it was rubbery, it was overcooked, mine looked like it was a week old. Now these are people that have eaten this where they live, and they go out to eat, so they know what to compare it to. But when a cruise ship, it's got that low of a rating, whatever the cruise ship is, and I'm not picking on any particular cruise line here, because I've experienced on all, that it's time for the cruise ships to step up their game. Yeah, step up their game. So, what was the next most important thing? Disney. Disney has put the word out that if you play the game Ducks, and if you don't know what that is, you buy rubber duckies in large bags, you get the tags for the cruise line, or you're creative and you can make your own, you put around, and it has your name, your email, and it tells you the rules of the game. They said this is not authorized game through Disney Corporation. So if it's found ducks on their cruise ships, their crew members, right, have the authority to pick them up and discard them any way they want. Take them home, throw them in the trash, but they have been told, if you find any of these ducks, to remove them. I know that it's a fun game. I play them, but I've never been on a Disney ship, so I can't tell you. But they said that they don't want them in any of the common areas. They don't want them, found. They just don't want you playing it. So that is the update there. I don't really have much more in that aspect. I do think, come on, Disney, it's just a game, right? Right. So, next question is, I want to book on NCL. I do not drink. So all these packages on the NCL.com are in these cruises. They include them in the price in a roundabout way. I do know you can just book the room through a travel agent. You can go that route instead of going to the NCL page. And they're like, I don't want to use a travel agent. A lot of travel agents have their own booking page. You don't have to come up. And if you find out who they are, like I do, and you can go to that page, look up that cruise, say, and just get the rooms. If you do not want the specially dining, you don't want the 300-minute, internet, because you can upgrade that, I always do. And the drinking package, that's the special, right? And $50 off shore excursion booking. That is the special. The specials also include for only 2 people. Except for the drink package. That's all. If you have 3 people, it's all 3 people. So if you have a third adult in a room or an 18-year-old or whatever, that person who's going to have to be added on to the price of the cruise, which is not a big deal when you go out and have each. You just tell them you have 3, and then when you come in, they just swipe your card, and there you go. You've been charged. So it is cheaper with the package. You are saving a lot of money. But if that's how you want to book it, then that's how you should book it. You go to a travel agent, you call them up if you know one, you have a friend or you know a friend that uses one, you just want the room, you go ahead to them. Or you know a booking agent like me who has their own booking page. You just go in, you just register by just your email. You don't have to give no other. And then you go in and you look at the cruise and say, okay, all right. And you can compare the price. That's how you know if you're just getting the room or if you're getting the whole, the whole package. I prefer the whole package because the drink package comes with soda, juice, everything to drink. A drink under $15. Now, here's the trick to that, okay? Fresh orange juice is only people in suites, which I found that out and I was kind of disgusted because I don't like pre-frozen orange juice. Or you can pay the difference, $1 something or $2. So I was like, what? So that was kind of upsetting. Or if you're a status member and how many times you have cruised. So that's also important. But if you go on 10 days or more cruises with NCL, you have already go to the second tier by the second cruise. And that's when we do the second cruise, we will be the next tier up, which is kind of nice. You're kind of getting up there pretty quick. So, and there's a lot of perks with that. And also there are bigger discounts for military with NCL than there is with Royal or Carnival. They only give you $50. You can only use one perk, whatever it is. You can't use both. But NCL gives you 10% off the price. Big difference, okay? So remember that if you're military, make sure you sign up for that military benefit and get your discount. That's all I have for you all today. Ta-ta, and have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye-bye.